Hi, it's Mike with some geeky highlights from the Automobility-D Expo tucked into the 2022 North American International Detroit Auto Show. In past years, this tech expo was hidden on the lower levels of the convention center. This year, for better or for worse, some OEMs skipped the auto show due to uncertainty, so Automobility got to move on up. First stop, WiTricity and their wireless charging system for EVs. Simply put, you can charge a car wirelessly just like you charge your phone. It's much more convenient than plugging in. It uses magnetic resonance to transmit energy from a charging pad on the floor to a receiver located on the underside of the car. There are, however, some things to know. It offers level 2 charging up to 11 kilowatts. If you're not familiar with EV charging levels, that's good if you're parked somewhere for a few hours, making this solution great for your garage at home, at work, parking garages, or any business where you stay for a while. It is not DC fast charging or Tesla supercharging, which charges an EV in minutes by delivering electricity at a much faster rate. The receiver part needs to be integrated into the vehicle, which they did on this Ford Mach-E. I'm not sure how much it weighs or costs, but it does need to be cooled while charging, so an electric pump would circulate coolant. And the charging pad on the floor needs to be somewhat close to the receiver on the EV. It is safe and weatherproof. However, snow and ice would need to be removed from the pad. Personally, I think home charging in a garage or for fleets will be the first applications for this technology. That way, the owner can decide if they want this feature on their EV and have a charging pad installed where they park at night. Autel is a company that started off in automotive making diagnostic tools. Now they want to get into the electric vehicle supply equipment or EVSE business. They use this show to gain attention for their AC Level 2 chargers and DC Level 3 fast charging stations. The EVSE industry is rapidly advancing with high power solutions needed to match the capabilities of new 800-volt electric architectures, while also evolving to include new business opportunities such as displaying advertising while you wait or bidirectional home charging, sometimes called V2X, allowing energy from your EV to flow back to power your home during a blackout, or even selling energy back to the grid during peak demand. Blue Arc, part of the Shift Group, had on display a different EV charging solution, their Power Cube, which is a boss name if you ask me, is a self contained, mobile, modular solution with multiple charging plugs, onboard battery energy storage, and solar electrical generation. They claim its modular design allows it to be configured for level 2 charging or faster level 3 DC charging. The battery energy storage system ranges from 500 kilowatt hours to 3 megawatt hours. For reference, that's a battery 5 to 30 times bigger than the standard F 150 Lightning. The solar panel on top helps to keep it running, but it's not big enough by itself to sufficiently recharge that big battery. So, unless used as a temporary emergency station, connecting the power cube to the grid makes more sense. This display comes from Fermata Energy. Fermata Energy, maybe? Anyway, they're partnered with a company called Heliox. The FE15 bidirectional level 2 charger is manufactured by Heliox, but operates using Fermata's energy software. As mentioned previously, bidirectional charging allows electricity to go from the grid to recharge your EV, or it can work in reverse, allowing the energy from the battery in your EV to go back to your home or back to the grid. V to X is short for vehicle to everything. The FE15 was recently approved for use with Nissan Leaf electric vehicles in the US. It would allow Nissan Leaf owners to install the solution where they charge their vehicle and sell electricity back to their utility during peak demands when electricity is most expensive. This could be done by residential owners or by businesses with a fleet of EVs. Michigan State showed off the autonomous electric bus currently providing rides on campus. The bus itself is an electric bus made by Karsan in Turkey. That's interesting, but the really high tech part comes from a company called Adastec, who has developed an SAE Level 4 autonomous driving system for this e bus. They call it FlowRide AI. SAE has defined 5 levels of autonomous driving. This system is currently one step below the top level because it operates under some limited condition. This e bus's limitations include a top speed of 25 miles an hour, and it currently runs a set route on campus, so it can't go just anywhere yet. Over time, boundaries for its operating domain will increase. The system utilizes vision cameras and LiDAR sensor arrays located all over the bus. So, these are just a few of the exhibitors. I skipped a lot more. I want to thank them all for getting back together and talking about technology. I enjoyed the Automobility-D Expo, and I hope you enjoyed this video.